Have you ever pondered over what happens when we die? What if death isn't the end, but a doorway to a different realm? Welcome to the enigma of near-death experiences, or NDEs, a curious phenomenon that has intrigued humanity for centuries. These are not just tales from the crypt, but real-life accounts of individuals who have been on the brink of death, only to return with stories that challenge our understanding of life and beyond. Imagine for a moment, you're in a state where the line between life and death blurs. Despite what seems to be the scenario of ultimate despair, you feel an overwhelming sense of peace washing over you. This tranquility, often described as indescribable and profound, is one of the most common elements of NDEs, but it doesn't stop there. Many recount a sensation of leaving their physical bodies, observing the scene from an outsider's perspective. They speak of floating above, looking down at their own bodies as if they've become spectators in their own drama of life. This out-of-body experience is another hallmark of NDEs. And then, there are encounters that seem too intimate to be mere illusions. Individuals report meetings with deceased loved ones or spiritual entities that provide comfort, wisdom, or sometimes messages that they are yet to complete their journey on Earth. These experiences, as varied as they are, share a common thread of mystery and intrigue. They challenge our perceptions of reality and push the boundaries of our understanding of consciousness. But despite the thousands of reported NDEs, they remain a perplexing puzzle. Are these accounts real glimpses into the afterlife, proof that consciousness survives physical death? Or could they be hallucinations, created by the dying brain in a state of extreme stress? The question that baffles us all: are these experiences real or simply hallucinations of a dying brain? As we delve deeper into this mystery, let's keep our minds open to the possibilities that lie ahead. After all, the enigma of near-death experiences is as much about exploring the unknown as it is about understanding the nature of our very existence. Science, in its quest to explain the unexplained, offers several theories about near-death experiences. One of the most prominent theories revolves around the brain's response to extreme stress. In times of severe crisis, the brain might enter a hyperactive state, sparking vivid hallucinations that mirror what we perceive as near-death experiences. Imagine the brain as a frantic conductor, trying to keep the orchestra playing even as the ship sinks, resulting in a symphony of surreal experiences. Another theory suggests that the release of endorphins, our body's natural painkillers, could play a role in these experiences. When we're in danger, our body floods with endorphins, creating a sense of euphoria and detachment from reality, which might be interpreted as a transcendent experience. Then there's the oxygen deprivation theory. When the brain is starved of oxygen, it may begin to malfunction, causing hallucinations and a distorted sense of time and space. This could potentially explain the out-of-body experiences and the sensation of moving toward a bright light often reported in NDEs. Let's not forget the effect of anesthetics. These drugs can sometimes lead to out-of-body experiences and hallucinations. So it's possible that some near-death experiences could be attributed to the influence of these substances on the brain. Yet, it's crucial to remember that science is still scratching the surface of understanding the human brain and consciousness. There are countless variables at play, and our current scientific models might not be sophisticated enough to fully comprehend the complexity of near-death experiences. Plus, many of those who've had NDEs describe them as more real than real, something far beyond a simple hallucination. They often report incredibly detailed experiences, profound spiritual insights, and life changes that last long after the event. So, while these theories provide some possible explanations, they are still theories. They offer interesting perspectives, but they don't entirely answer the question. Yet, none of these theories can fully explain the vivid, life-changing experiences reported by those who have had NDEs. In contrast to science, the mystical perspective views near-death experiences as glimpses into the afterlife. This viewpoint, while less tangible, is deeply woven into our cultural and spiritual fabrics. It's not uncommon to hear of those who've had near-death experiences speaking of a transcendental episode, an encounter with a divine entity, or even a journey to a different realm. Such experiences, from a mystical standpoint, are often seen as a profound spiritual awakening, a moment of revelation that forever changes the experiencer's perception of life and death. Many interpret these experiences through the lens of their religious and spiritual beliefs. For some, this might mean an affirmation of an afterlife, a realm of existence beyond our physical world. This could be a heavenly paradise, a celestial kingdom, or an ethereal landscape depending on the individual's cultural and religious background. Others might see these experiences as evidence of reincarnation, the belief in the rebirth of the soul in a new body after death. The near-death experience in this context could be seen as a brief interlude between one life and another, a momentary pause in the soul's ongoing journey. Yet, there are others who interpret near-death experiences as a spiritual awakening, a profound shift in consciousness that opens up new dimensions of understanding and perception. This perspective sees the near-death experience not as an end, but as a beginning, a portal to spiritual growth and transformation. It's important to note, however, that these mystical interpretations of near-death experiences are deeply personal and subjective. They often reflect the individual's spiritual beliefs, cultural background, and personal experiences. While these interpretations can provide comfort and meaning to those who've had near-death experiences, they remain unprovable and subjective. So while the mystical perspective offers a fascinating lens through which to view near-death experiences, it is just one piece of a much larger, more complex puzzle. While these interpretations provide comfort to many, they remain unprovable and subjective. Personal accounts of near-death experiences often share striking similarities, transcending cultural and religious boundaries. Let's delve into the heart of these experiences, the personal accounts. These stories, as varied as the people telling them, often share a few common themes that echo across the globe, from the hustle and bustle of Manhattan to the serene landscapes of Kyoto. First, we find a sense of profound peace that seems to envelop those who've skirted the edge of life. Take John, a firefighter from Chicago. During a rescue operation gone wrong, he found himself trapped under a collapsed building. As he lay there, waiting for his team to reach him, he recalls an overwhelming sense of tranquility washing over him, a calmness that seemed almost surreal given his precarious situation. Then there's the experience of meeting departed loved ones. Consider Maria from Mexico, who during a severe bout of illness felt herself being drawn into a warm, radiant light. There she met her grandmother, who'd passed away many years back. In her own words, it was a joyous reunion, a moment of love and comfort that transcended time and space. Another widespread aspect of these experiences is the life review, a panoramic replay of one's life events. Samuel, a war veteran from London, recounts a similar experience. During a heart attack, he found himself reliving his entire life, from his early childhood to the battlefield and finally to the hospital bed. What struck him was not just the vividness of these memories, but the profound understanding and empathy he felt for everyone he'd ever interacted with. We also encounter tales of individuals being given a choice to return to their earthly lives or continue onward into the unknown. Like Hannah, a teacher from Seoul who during a near-drowning incident felt a voice asking her if she wanted to go back. She chose to return, feeling a renewed purpose and a deepened appreciation for life. These stories, while varied, all share strikingly similar elements, hinting at a shared human experience that transcends our earthly divisions. However, they also challenge our understanding of life, consciousness, and the nature of reality itself. Yet despite the profound impact these stories have on those who experience them, they remain shrouded in mystery. After all, these are deeply personal, subjective experiences that are hard to quantify or examine under the lens of conventional science. Is it our brain's final attempt to make sense of impending death? A glimpse into an afterlife? Or perhaps something else entirely? We can't say for sure. What we do know is that these experiences, while deeply personal, touch on universal themes of love, empathy, and the interconnectedness of life. These personal accounts, while intriguing, raise more questions than they answer. Regardless of the reality or illusion of near-death experiences, their impact on individuals is undeniably profound. These experiences, often described as transcendent encounters at the edge of death, can trigger profound transformations in the lives of those who experience them. One of the most significant changes is a diminished fear of death. It's as if peering into the abyss and returning has stripped death of its terrifying mystery. Many recount feeling a sense of peace and acceptance, replacing previous anxieties about mortality with a serene confidence in the continuity of consciousness. Along with a reduced fear of death, near-death experiences often foster increased empathy and compassion. Experiencers speak of feeling deeply interconnected with others, as if the boundaries between self and other have dissolved. This newfound sense of unity can inspire a deepened sense of compassion, leading to more nurturing, altruistic behaviors. Moreover, these experiences frequently result in a shift in values and priorities. Materialistic desires and superficial concerns may lose their appeal, replaced by a thirst for genuine, meaningful connections and experiences. Suddenly, the pursuit of wealth or status may seem hollow compared to the richness of love, kindness, and spiritual growth. Interestingly, many who have had near-death experiences also report a heightened sense of spirituality, not necessarily tied to a specific religion, but a broader, more inclusive spirituality that embraces the mystery of existence and seeks to explore it deeper. The shift in perspective following a near-death experience can be so dramatic that it's often compared to a rebirth, a second chance at life. It's as if the experiencer has been given a new lens through which to view the world, one that highlights the beauty, interconnectedness, and sacredness of all existence. So what can we make of these profound transformations? Can a hallucination truly inspire such life-altering changes? Or does the transformative power of these experiences indicate something more, something that transcends our current understanding of consciousness and reality? The transformative power of these experiences indicates that they are more than mere hallucinations. They suggest that, whether real or imagined, near-death experiences have the potential to profoundly reshape our lives and our understanding of the world. Despite the countless theories and personal accounts, the truth about near-death experiences remains shrouded in mystery. A veil of intrigue and uncertainty continues to cloak our understanding of this enigmatic phenomenon. In our quest to unravel this mystery, we have journeyed through the realms of science, spirituality, and personal narratives, only to circle back to our original question: what really happens during a near-death experience? Science, with its analytical prowess, has dissected near-death experiences under the microscope of neurology, psychology, and physiology. Yet it has only managed to scratch the surface, leaving us with fragmented theories that fall short of a comprehensive explanation. The dazzling light at the end of a tunnel, the out-of-body journey, the profound sense of peace. Can these be merely chalked up to the brain's chaotic response to extreme stress? On the other hand, mystical interpretations offer a spiritual lens to view near-death experiences. They beckon us towards the metaphysical, suggesting a transcendental reality beyond our physical existence. But can we accept this perspective without concrete evidence or empirical proof? Personal accounts of near-death experiences add another layer to this puzzling picture. These narratives, as diverse and varied as the individuals recounting them, present a tantalizing glimpse into the possible. Yet, they too fail to resolve the mystery as they are subjective and cannot be scientifically validated. So, where does this leave us? In the realm of the unknown, it seems. The enigma of near-death experiences continues to defy clear-cut explanations. They hover in the twilight zone between the tangible and the intangible, the scientific and the spiritual, the known and the unknown. Whether we view near-death experiences as a doorway to the afterlife or the last gasp of a dying brain, they compel us to ponder over life's greatest mystery. What happens when we die? This unresolved mystery, while daunting, invites us to delve deeper into the intricate tapestry of existence and consciousness. It challenges us to expand our understanding of life, death, and everything in between. As we journey through the enigma of near-death experiences, we are reminded of the complexity and mystery of human consciousness. In this exploration, we have delved into the scientific theories surrounding near-death experiences, or NDEs. We've seen how researchers strive to explain these phenomena through the lens of neuroscience, hypothesizing about the roles of oxygen deprivation, brain activity, and the release of endorphins. They seek to bridge the gap between the physical and the ethereal, between what we can measure and what we can only feel. Parallel to the scientific realm, we've also ventured into the mystical interpretations of NDEs, theories that transcend the physical boundaries of our world, suggesting these experiences may be glimpses into an alternate reality, a spiritual realm, or even a different dimension. These interpretations, while not empirically substantiated, provide comfort and meaning to many who have walked the line between life and death. We've heard personal accounts, each one unique, yet bound by common threads: a sense of peace, a journey through a tunnel, encounters with loved ones long past. These narratives, as varied as the people who tell them, offer us a glimpse into what it might be like to step to the edge of the known world and peer into the unknown. We've considered the transformative effects of NDEs, how they can bring about profound changes in individuals, altering perceptions of life, death, and what lies beyond. These experiences often ignite a newfound appreciation for life and a deeper understanding of one's purpose. The mystery of near-death experiences remains unresolved. Despite the scientific and mystical theories, despite the personal accounts and transformative effects, we are left with more questions than answers. While we may not have definitive answers, the exploration of near-death experiences invites us to reflect on our own mortality and the mysteries of existence. Despite the uncertainty, the journey has been enlightening, reminding us that there is much about the human experience that remains to be discovered and understood.